getting together the industry, the leading players in this world of banking and fintech is so exciting.
It's good to come to debates like this because it's interesting to see how the industry's moved on since this time last year.
I've been coming here since I was a graduate at Barclays, and I love these events. They're great to hear different opinions across the industry, and the range of topics are always fantastic.
This is, I think, the 20th Digital Banking Club debate in which I have been involved. Membership now over 12,000, which is absolutely fantastic. The main topic this morning, open banking. Is it really going to breathe new life into the banking model?
It's the topic that's on everyone's lips. It's the one we're all talking about. But I guess the most interesting thing for me is every article I pick up, everyone I speak to, everyone's incredibly positive about open banking. And yes, I agree, it's a very, very exciting time. But actually, when you scratch beneath the surface and start to probe just how revolutionary do we think this is, or is the hype got ahead of itself?
It's about how companies can work with each other, with different data providers, with external APIs to continue to deliver a single kind of comprehensive front-end interface to their customers, but start to be doing much more sophisticated things on the back end, which create more value for customers and solve more problems.
We could have a backlash, which is basically people saying, I'm scared, I don't think this really works. That could be encouraged by the industry, resulting in big headlines in the press about, do we actually want open banking? Is it actually going to be good for consumers because of data issues? And if that happens, that is very, very bad for consumers.
I'm hopeful, Anne, that it will actually be a good thing, and I'm hopeful that we're all going to approach it in a mature way. But we do need support from the whole industry, I think. It's not just the big banks. I think the new entrants and the new players have to come at this and think about customers as well and put them first.
For me, open banking or PSD2 is just a regulation that is pushing banking to do something probably more oriented to the customer. No? But at the end of the day, for me, it's not just doing things because there's a regulation pushing us to change. It's changing for the customer. No? Because at the end of the day, customers are not requesting us application programming interfaces. They want a good experience with the bank.
The point for me is that how do you use the data? This is the key challenge for the banking system. And to me, it's a huge opportunity. Because I don't know how many industries are sitting on, or sleepingly sitting on such an amount of data of their own customers.
Well, open banking gives all the opportunities for banks and fintechs to give great value to customers. If open banking really happens, and I very much hope it does, we're going to see a very, very different value chain. We're going to see customers owning their data, using the data for their own benefit. And that's going to be great for consumers, great for value, and great for experience.
Open banking is transformational. I mean, it's great for a startup bank like us. We can focus on our core skill set and allow us to very quickly and in an agile fashion expand that product set by connecting with partners in the back end via APIs to deliver more comprehensive customer proposition in a much more cost-effective and timely way.
In open banking could be really big opportunities for banks. What they have to do as a primary thing is to work on their architecture. So think about really how to make possible that data can flow from one side to the other. Customer data can be used in order to improve the customer service and let's say the offering banks can offer to the customers.
What we're really aiming to do is ensure that as open banking comes into play in the new year, that it's embraced in the right way, and we are educating our customers.
So in TSB, we think that open banking is a good opportunity for us because as we are a challenger bank, this will give us more opportunities to attract new customers. On the other side, we think that there is also a big opportunity to deliver a differential experience by integrating APIs within our platform and allowing our customers to have a much more seamless experience with TSB when they are interacting remotely with us.
I guess going into the debate, I felt that we had a very strong panel, very interesting panel, all with a very sort of progressive mindset. And I was expecting everybody just to talk about the great virtues of open banking and all the great opportunities that it's going to provide. And yes, we did hear some of that, but we also, I think we sort of heard some really interesting challenges that are out there. We talked a lot about the consumer trust and the consumer interest and whether they're likely to take up open banking. One of the questions toward the end of the panel was around winners and losers from open banking, and I'm firmly convinced that the winners from open banking will be those with scalable, open back-end architectures who are able to leverage via APIs, partners, other product and service providers, connect those through their single bank front-end interface and deliver that in a comprehensive way to customers.
We think that for customers will be also a very good opportunity because it's generating more transparency, because at the end of the day, opening up data, it's more transparency on banking, and this is good for customers, and they will have more choice. No?
For us, it's about putting the customer first and foremost in our mind, keeping them front and centre, and respecting the trust they give us. We want customers to trust us with their data as much as they trust us with their money.
There are some really exciting use cases out there, but actually the best use cases haven't necessarily been defined at this point in time and won't necessarily come from the usual suspects. They'll come from someone that's been able to interpret both the infrastructure and the APIs, but also an opportunity in a way that no one else has thought of or imagined. So I guess from that perspective, it's the great unknown, and it's very, very exciting.
It's my pleasure to hand back to Jerry Mule, who is going to kick off the Power 50 presentation.
I think this year we've had more nominations, probably 50% more nominations than any time before. I'm absolutely delighted to announce that Anne Bowden has been nominated as our Personality of the Year.
It's great fun coming to these events, and it's great getting this award, and I'm so pleased to be here today.
So absolutely delighted with our Power 50 list, and delighted that some of you could join us today.